So how much space will the cheetah population need?
So an example I always like to give is if you take the area of Greater London, it's around about 1,500 square kilometres. Now, if you were to get rid of all the people from that and put it sole purpose for supporting population cheetah, you would only get 30 cheetahs in that area. And that's too small even to be viable. So if you want to go to an area, to a population of maybe 300 cheetahs where you're starting to get into a viable population, then you're talking about 15,000 square kilometres. So that's 10 Londons, basically 10 greater Londons. So that gives you an idea of the scale of landscapes that you need to support cheetahs. And that's the best habitat available. I mean, if it was Sahara, you couldn't even support one cheetah in Greater London area. So you need these huge areas of habitat to support cheetahs. And the problems that cheetahs face is the protected area system is really too small to support cheetahs on their own. And so cheetah survival really depends on their ability to coexist with people. So across multiple use landscapes, so where cheetahs can move outside the protected areas and maybe coexist alongside pastoralist communities where there's habitat, but there may be conflict with people because cheetahs do occasionally take small stock. And that brings me to another threat that cheetahs face, which is this conflict situation. So where cheetahs are outside protected areas, then they come into conflict with people and people with their livestock, because they do occasionally take livestock, particularly if there's not much wild prey available to them. And then the other issue that relates to habitat is also fragmentation. So you may have lots of habitat, but if it's not connected, then you can't get a viable cheetah population in one of those pockets of habitat. And so maintaining that connectivity so that wildlife can move between patches of habitat is really important. And then that brings you into all the issues around sort of infrastructure development and fencing, which can actually block paths and block routes through habitat. So the whole changing landscape across Africa, and Africa's going through a period of very rapid growth at the moment, means that the land available for cheetahs is reducing, and then also that connectivity between different areas of habitat. So where there is habitat still there, cheetahs can no longer move between those different areas, and that's actually really affecting cheetahs.